𝐂𝐡𝐨𝐬𝐿 is here to answer the #1 question everybody asks themselves when they start looking for their first motorcycle. How do I pick it? Do I start with the smallest vehicle and work my way up to a larger one? Do I start with a sport bike, or do I go start with a cruiser or maybe an upright sitting motorcycle? Guys, we're gonna talk a little bit about why I think you should start with a smaller CC and work your way up. So right here in front of me is the Ninja 400, fantastic beginner's motorcycle. It's gonna give us a very comfortable riding triangle, which is your hands, your bum, and then down to your feet. It creates a triangular shape. So it gives a very relaxed upright seating position. So your mirrors are gonna be useful. You're not gonna have too much power underneath you for the bike to get away from you. So this is a great place to start for most people. This is where I would start. As we jump up, we may ask ourselves, hey, I'm only gonna make this investment one time. I'm gonna buy a bike. I wanna make sure that after about 4 or 5 months, I'm not ready to upgrade and spend more money for another bike on a down payment. So guys, again, we wanna make sure that when you're picking your motorcycle, you have the right thoughts going into it. Do I need all this power when I first start off, or do I wanna make sure that I buy the right bike the first time? So that takes us to another one. So, we're in the 600 to 1000 cc class range with the bike in front of me. This is a Honda CBR 600RR. Fantastic motorcycle. Could also be a great beginner bike if you're thinking about going full super sport. Ultimately going to the track, this would be a great platform to start with. So, now we ask ourselves, are we a sport bike guy, or are we more of a cruiser, Harley, MC club riding person? How do we want to go ahead and see ourselves riding when we do think about us being a motorcycle rider? Are we a Harley guy? Guys, you don't have to be a Harley to be a cruiser guy, but we always want to make sure that everybody out here enjoys themselves and has a good time. This is a great way to start. Over here, one of my absolute favorites, the Ducati Monster 1200S. Guys, if you don't know about this bike, reach out, get on the internet, find out a little bit more about it. We only got one left here at the dealership, here at fullthrottlehhouston.com. This is an amazing upright seating position motorcycle with a lot of power. That's gonna give you a lot of the funs and the thrills that you're always looking for in a motorcycle when you think bikes. Guys, again, I'm here, Bryce at fullthrottlehhouston.com, helping you answer the question, how do I pick my first motorcycle? Guys, stay tuned for much more.